What's happening, sneaker fam? It's your boy Jake back with another video review, man. And before I start this video, of course, you guys already know what this is. These are the Pine Green 3s. And my question to you guys, general question, is why are people mad that Jordans are sitting? Wasn't that the problem with the sneaker community before? Was that there were not enough Jordans available? You know what I mean? I think for the past 3 or 4 releases, I mean, shoes been available, even with like restocks on the Bordeaux 6s, the IE 11s, the Pine Green 3s, the 5s, the shattered backboard 5s, and all these shoes are available. I went to the Nike store in Miami, and I seen the winterized 14s, I seen the Bordeaux 6s, I seen all these shoes available. But now people are mad, or, you know, from what I'm seeing, generally seeing that people are upset that the Jordans are sitting now. Oh man, they're sitting, these are bricks, these are bricks. So my thing is, I think the people that are complaining are not only hype beasts, but resellers. I think the resellers are upset. But what about the ones that, you know, that would go and get the reps, go get the face, go across that water? Even though, yeah, they're cheaper, $100 and, you know, $50, $60, $70 cheaper, they're still not the same shoe. But if the shoe's available here now, why aren't you getting them? Now, I understand personal preference of you don't like the shoe, or it's not your style or anything like that, but these Pine Greens are pretty nice. So that's my general question. That's my little, you know, 1 minute, 2 minute rant about this. You know, Jordans are sitting now. You could go in the store and get them, and there's still complaints. Either they're bricks, that like you can't satisfy this strange sneaker community because there's so many different factions and sections of it. There's the reseller section, there's the hype beast section, there's this section, there's that section, there's just the general person that just wants the shoe, and they get this shoe, and then there's another person, oh, these are bricks, these are no good. Like for instance, I doubled up on these. This is from Nike, that's from Foot Locker, and then they'd say, you know, why are you doubling up on bricks? You know what I mean? These are bricks. Well, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of bricks that sat 2-3 years ago, and now they're worth, you know, triple or quadruple the price now. So go figure. But that's neither here or there. Got the reserve on the sneakers app, and also at Foot Locker. So yeah, I'm gonna do a single review, and then I'm gonna move on and go straight into a retail versus retail since both are here, right? So let's take a look at the sneakers app one first. All right, spin around. Typical Jordan 3 box now. It's the Pine Green look. Has the elephant print paper. So I know there goes the cat smacking in the background again. Don't matter what time. So let's pull these out. Put this up here. My take on this shoe, I am digging it. I love the shoe. I'm a Jordan 3 guy. Love the silhouette. Love the color blocking. I guess my only issue would be the yellow trimming on the Jumpman. I mean, it reminds me of the 10s. The 10s that had the trim, which would remind you of the Seattle, you know, Supersonics. You know what I mean? But yeah, just that yellow trim. There's nothing else yellow on the shoe. Kind of bothers me. I know a lot of people get, you know, upset that there's no Nike Air branding, but it's all good. So the elephant print looks good. I love the Pine Green accents on the eyelids, lace loops, whatever you want to call them. It's like a nubuck on the tongue. And I think a lot of people were upset because this is nubuck suede and not leather. So I think a lot of people were saying, oh, Nike, you know, Jordan brand, whatever, dropped the ball with this because it's not leather and it's nubuck. But you guys got to remember, there's a sample pair of cement 3s, the bread, that were suede. You know what I mean? That were nubuck. You know what I mean? So I think they're paying homage to that. So we got the yellow accents here on the ankle collar. We got the gray Jumpman Air branding. Let's take a look at the shoe tree here. Shoe tree die cut sock liner. There we go. Pine Green accents. Jordan. We got that air unit looking nice. All right. I mean, it's a typical review of the Air Jordan. Look at the stitching. Look at all that good stuff. It's nothing that you haven't seen or heard before. Why are these sitting and why they're bricks? I don't care. The shoe is nice to me and I'm going to enjoy it. So, since I haven't done this in a while, I'm just gonna transition. Oh, go right on the inside. We have the green insole with the white Jumpman. All right. Now, 5 minutes into this, we're gonna go straight into retail versus retail. I picked this one up from Foot Locker. Of course, price and everything's the same. Any difference in shades and stuff like that? I think so far, I think this is the closest one I've had box-wise. And of course with these, it's pretty much embossed, printed in there. That Jumpman fakes usually don't have that. And of course there's no way it's gonna be a real fake on this. For what? So, pull these two bad boys out. Let's see if there's a difference. So we got Nike and we got Foot Locker. Now keep in mind that every Jordan 3, real fake, 5, whatever, I've not real fake, but retail versus retail. The second one that I decided to sell, they all got authenticated. So differences between the two right now, I can see here. I can see that that mud guard is a lot higher, right? On this pair. Look at that. And even the just from this angle that I'm looking at, and you can pause and zoom in, that the midsole and the bottom sole, especially with the stars, this is a bit larger here, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, even from that angle here, and I mean, this is like, Jumpmans are completely identical, but you can see it just looks, look at that stitch line and that stitch cut on the one from Foot Locker. You gotta remember, these are mass-produced shoes. Not everything's gonna be made exactly the same. Like for instance, the elephant print, you can see the elephant print is completely different. That's, of course, it's going to be different. So we're gonna take a look at the rear, and let's take a look at the elephant, the cut here. And that looks pretty even, right? Looks pretty even. The materials look the same in the back. Take a look at the production date. We got 3/17/21 to 5/17/21, 4/28/21, 6/17/21. So these were made a bit later. Could have been a later shipment, anything like that, while these were sitting in the Nike warehouse. So I think this was probably a later delivery, later production date, so you can tell they're different. So that's what I've been noticing on these shoes, is that when the production dates are different, the shoes typically look a bit different. So I'm gonna look at this left shoe, and you can see that the mud guard on this one is shorter on the left shoe. So you can look at that one, and that mud guard is right on, but still here looks a bit thicker. So I can even pull out this right shoe and you can see that cut. The cut's good on this one and those are equal, but the mud guard on that right shoe is higher. Everything else looks and seems to be pretty good. I'm 8 minutes into this. I should just blacklight them and just weigh them and see what's up, man. I see nothing strange here. You can see the brush marks and stuff on here, which I didn't get into detail on that. So since I'm at it, you know, a little mark here, you can see that glowing. Let me know what you guys see on these things. All right. We got a little residue here. You see that there. All right. A residue here as well. You can see it. Spin around. By the way, buy what you like, people. Don't worry about what hypebeasts say and what these, you know, I understand their opinions, but, you know, the sneaker game has got, you know, so polluted with reselling and all kind of foolishness. People are losing the love for the shoe itself. And I mean, this is a beautiful shoe. In my humble and honest opinion, this is an amazing silhouette. And, you know, I mean, it's good that it's sitting, that, you know, you have an opportunity to go into the store and scoop up a pair. You know what I mean? Maybe this video review might sway your opinion and how you want to get it. Hey, it is what it is. Let's bring out the weight scale. Let's bring out the trusty weight scale. Let's see what's up. What's going on here? What's going on here? All right, we're on. We're on. All right, zeroed out. You got left shoe, 1 pound, 5 ounces. £1 5.5 ounces. Could that be due to thicker material at the bottom? You never know. Right shoe, 1 pound, 5.7 ounces. And then this one here, 1 pound, 5.3 ounces. So the one from Nike is a bit lighter. The one from Foot Locker is a bit heavier, has a little bit more rubber on the midsole and stuff like that. So that could be the difference. Later production date. So there are slight minute differences because no one's gonna notice that on foot, but yes, they're still different to an extent. All right, let's get that out the way. Put this video to a close. If you listened to everything that I said, hey, hit me up in the comment section, man, and let me know what your opinion is on what I said for topic of conversation. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's your boy Jake signing out, man. I appreciate y'all. Tons of videos on the way. Trust me, tons of videos on the way. Appreciate y'all. Peace.